Alright, so winter is here, as you could probably see, but it's getting cold out, and I decided to wear shorts today. But the sooner I get working, the sooner that will change. In fact, I've started a fire in the house. For the first time this year. Now I got a wood stove for the shop, but as you can, it's so cluttered. I got to figure out how, what, where, all of that stuff. So I got to get to work emptying the shop out. The stove, I have to basically I have to restore the whole, I mean, it's solid, but I got to sand it down, paint it, clean it up, and everything. I'm gonna have to go down. I probably won't go down until Monday and get all the pipe and stuff. So that's not in this video, but I at least want to pick a spot and get it in that spot. Get it taken care of and ready to install. And then I've got several other chores I got to do around here anyway. So that's what we're working on today. It's a solid machine, but needs quite a bit of cleaning. I am not looking forward to this, even though it's a small stove. It's a heavy stove. I want to see if I can get it over. It's behind the tractor now. I want to get it over here so I can get the tractor out, because I do not want to haul that thing out. So, I guess it's not going to move itself. So let's see what we can do. Heavy son of a gun. Once I get the tractor out, I can put it up here and work a little better. But it's just getting it moved. Take a little bit of weight off it. Gotta remember, I got a fire going inside. I gotta keep an eye on it. Keep it going. Oh, good Lord. The price we paid. Oh, 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 oh. I don't know if you can see that. That's gonna leave a mark. Ow. Got my knee right on the top of the stove where the pipe goes. Ooh, I'm gonna be limping all weekend. I might be able to work with that. Get these off, because I used them to work on the stove in the house last night, and yeah, covered in ash and soot and junk. Chickens are having a day out there. Let me tell you, if any of you guys ever put a shop up or anything, decide the size you need and double it, because it's never enough. That's why I'm going to start building a new one soon. Need to get this generator ramped up here soon too and make sure it's good to go for the winter. Now it's a matter, I think I'll wait a half hour, fire this bad boy up and get it out of here. Let the neighbors sleep for another 30 minutes, huh? I shouldn't complain, but that hurt. All right, let's see what happens. It's gonna be a tight fit for sure. Come on. Well, I think we flooded it. All right. Push it is. Hopefully I don't push it clean down the ramp. Well, that would suck. Oh. I mean, it'll go. Let's see what we can do about this. Push against this maybe. Guess that's as good a job as any. Alright. I want to get that over there. I left my gloves in the house. Trying by the fire. Alright. Nice warm gloves. Let's see what we can do here now. I have to get it around that because I got to tip it back because the air intake is rusted shut. The door latch was rusted shut too, but I got that fixed. So there's a couple things that I got to put some penetrating oil on, and one of them is that slide on the bottom. That might be a tough one, or it might be easy. I don't know. I think it's going to be tough, but there's only one way to find out. steady as she goes. Don't drop it on your foot. Alright. Yeah, that thing is pretty... I'll show you guys. That thing is rusted up pretty solid, so... I'll get that sprayed down, hopefully freed up, and we'll see what we see. Alright, well, that penetrating oil is definitely doing its job. Soaking through everything. We'll give it a couple minutes to soak, and then we'll hit it with a hammer. What say you about that? Yeah, no, we're not going to get lucky. We're going to have to hit it with a hammer. Alright, well, it is soaked, so guess let's just kind of gingerly tap on it and see what happens. Pretty solid. Oh, wow. Oops, she moved. Oh yeah, she moved. I don't know if that tab is... Oh no, it's moving. Yeah, it's moving. You see that? I don't know if you see it or not. I don't want to close it so much that I can't get my screwdriver back in there to, you know what I mean? Alright, let's see if we can tap it up now higher. Can't really get a good whack on it. Let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Maybe get a little bit more penetrating oil in there, huh? Get it all up in behind there, because I think that's what it is. It's the back of the plate rusted to the base of the stove. Okay, so I'm confident we're going to be able to get that all loosened and freed up right now. I'm sure you guys probably don't want to watch the whole process, so I'll get that taken care of, and then we'll be back. All right, well, it's still a little bit tight in there, but it's at least it's doing something. So we're happy with that. I wonder if I'd probably sand the bottom down before I stand it back up again. I think that'd be the smart thing to do, but gotta get some of that oil off there first so I don't just ruin my sandpaper. Now I really don't give two cares in the world how this thing looks, but I at least want to make somewhat of an effort to sand it down, get it painted, maybe stop some of the rust damage that's happening to it, because it's not a nice stove by any means. It's just a cheap, department store brand. I don't even remember. It's a something classic 1000. I don't know. We'll look at that when we get there, but for now we'll just do the best we can. Look at that. Yeah. We'll do the best we can do quickly, and oh yeah, that's gonna be good, and we'll go from there. Now what I'm using for sanding purposes, probably not the best, but does a good enough job, but also puts a lot of dust in the air, so. All right, we'll get to getting. Got some of this high temperature paint here. Good Lord, cap stuck on. I don't know how good it is though. I had 2 cans. I can only find one of them right now, but we'll give it a shot. See how it comes out. I don't think it's going to stick very good to where the oil is, but again, don't much care about aesthetics. Just get a coating of something on there, you know what I mean? Stood up, get the time lapse going, and we'll get it painted. So I just did that whole little bit there, and I didn't realize I was still on time-lapse mode. So anyway, that glass came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Still needs a little bit of work, but we're going to call that good for now. Alright guys, well that went much better and much faster than expected. We're done, for the most part. I still got some work to do on the inside. I'm not going to bother painting in here. It seems pointless to me, but I do want to, I'm probably going to remove all the brick, get it shoveled out, cleaned up real good inside. But I want to, before I do anything else, I want to get it in its space where it's gonna stay permanently. As you can see, there's not much wall space to put it on, and I pretty much have to put it from here somewhere because I still need to replace all the flooring around. So that is going to be an interesting one, and I'm going to work on that right now. Alright, now's the part where I have to ask myself, should I wait for help or not? And usually when I ask myself that question, the answer is yes. But I don't listen to myself, so let's see what happens. Not a good idea. And sometimes calmer minds prevail. I'm going to wait for help. So what I want to do, I want to get it. Here, let me see if I can get around here. I don't know how well you can see. I want to get it up on these 2x4s here. I laid them across because I got to replace the floor there. So I wanted to make sure they went across the floor joists, but I just want to get this in place over here because I'm thinking that's going to be a good spot for it. But I'm going to wait for my son to get up and give me a hand getting that thing lifted up onto those, because it's kind of one of those things, once you get there, you can't stop. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to back up a little bit, maybe do a little bit of cleanup work in here and just wait for that. All right, we're done for now. I'm just not staying on those 2x4s. I've just got it there because like I said, the floor is bad. So I got to fix that. But I kind of like it right there. My excuse me, workbench is there, right behind me, stove there. That might be where it's gonna stay. But anyway, this was just about kind of refurbishing this and making it look halfway decent, and we've done that. So we'll see you next time.